Wait, you guys haven't been able to hear me this entire time. Guys, guys, why are you telling me? Why didn't you tell me I was muted? Why was I not told that I was muted? Okay, guys, I'm playing the person who won the giveaway. I hope that they accept the challenge. I can't believe with 13 minutes left, only 17 people have signed up. Guys, I'm not streaming on my YouTube today, but I am on the Freestyle YouTube. I don't know why is no one playing? I guess they heard that I was streaming. Okay, it seems like the lag is going down. I'm on a 20-second delay. You just have to love the Chess Mafia's Proctor system. It's just disappointing. The giveaway winner has not accepted the challenge. I have a pretty high freestyle rating. I guess there's not as much inflation in freestyle. Can you guys hear the music? Here you go. Cena Move Ahead. My biggest. And I'm dropping. Dude. Oh my. Guys. Okay, he's accepted. Very good. Finally. From Germany. No name. He's accepted. Okay, he's thinking. Okay. This position looks very familiar. It looks like a position we had in the first round of the playoffs in Vegas. Looks just like it. Hmm. What do I do? It's a difficult position. I'd like to improve this bishop. And then I can properly develop. This is not a bad rating for freestyle. There are grandmasters rated 1800. So it's really not that bad. Um, suppose I have to play that. The thing is Proctor is just so, you know, let's say, just consumes a lot of, just consumes from like the computer. Like you just, you feel like it's about to take off like a spaceship. So it's kind of issue. I suppose I can't resist. Yeah, he's thinking e4 could be a really strong move. Yeah, would be in big trouble like this. Unclear. Let's just take the, just take the material and pray. Here. Not worried about. Should be okay. Even like this, I could just take. How bad can that be? Yeah. I'm gonna have to. If he goes here, I guess I'm sacking the queen. Oh, that's a better. That is a really nasty move. Wow. Wow. What the actual. What? That is a shocking move. And I just lose the game. Yeah, 96 and I lose. Am I gonna flag him or what is happening here? Okay. Okay, good game. I don't know if that's a good sign, guys. I don't know if that's a good sign. I just got guys, e4. What? Knight f. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Guys, chess is tough. Chess is tough. Chess is tough, see. Yeah. No, this is the person who won the giveaway. Yeah, I gotta take have to take things more seriously. Anyways, congratulations. I would love to play some music, but my computer is being hijacked. My Chess Mafia's finest software. Okay. I think the last Freestyle Friday I was second. The last one I played. Only guys, 68 players. This is honestly ridiculous. Um, and it makes sense because it's tough to play on Proctor. There used to be, two, 300, even Title Tuesday, but like this is such a great tournament, and they're just killing it. Wait, the guy got a. I just inflated this guy's rating to 2886. Wait a second. Is he the number one player in the world in 960 now? He won the giveaway, and now he's the number one player on the site. The endgame mobile app is coming very soon, guys, because I know most of you play chess on, on an iPhone or an Android. The thing is with these flags is that when they give everyone the ability to use flags that they don't represent, it leads to these types of things. And my stream is crashing again. Yeah, starting. Hmm. Knight E1 is an interesting move. Now you're just kind of has to be getting crushed somehow. Okay, I have a cute idea. I'm just gonna trap the queen into this. I go here. There are many winning moves, but okay. There's just too many good moves. Sometimes that's an issue. Actually, that is the threat. Here, take. It's time to resign, my friend. From Brazil. It's time to give up. For example, I will. Actually, here, that's the winner. This, check. Take here. Here, here, there. I would pre-move, like d1. Then there's queen takes e2. Mutual blindness blunders? Like what? Did I blunder something insane? I didn't blunder anything. You guys hear my computer? Yeah, at least you have Arjun. You have some competition, to say the least. I think I was second to Arjun last time. Oh, bishop a3. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a shocking move for sure. Oops. Bortnik's struggling. This could easily be a draw. I don't like that move. Yeah. Bortnik is a very tricky guy. Very tricky guy. He has king c4. It's not over yet. Yeah, that's not going to do it. The only thing that I like about the 5+0 is that things end in a, uh, after a certain amount of time. Like this is kind of just, you have all these people who sort of delay everything by playing on forever. My next tournament is the Freestyle Final. Um, here. I'm not a big fan of that move. Oh, you give me the space, I'll take the space. The thing is that even I don't see what's I even like this. He has serious issues on the light squares. His queen isn't developed. I can. It's debatable, but I'm not in a rush. I would sort of like to provoke. Yeah. This even could be better. I have time. For example, like that, and then I can. This is coming. Let's go c4. Once this happens, okay, now. Okay, he's sort of locked in this bishop, but he also struggles to develop. And, he has a lot of weaknesses here. Yeah, I don't understand. For example, if here, okay, why not just go here? So the threat is after f5, tick, tick. Now I have g5, and then I would take and maybe I should. Okay, he has no move. That's the main point. When we think of this, I can play super slow. Does not, I can go queen h2. He's not really eager to open this up. Yeah, so this is when I just sidestep some tactics like this. I have to be sort of conscious of my king because of his pawn. go here. Now I'm almost. I almost have a. Well, f5 is the threat. F5 is the threat. I want to just improve. Again, he has no move. Sort of maybe do this. He's getting lower in time. Eventually he'll be provoked into doing something stupid like this. You know, sometimes in chess you want to make your opponents do the hard things for you. So slide back. Presume. And then I'll go g5. Because if takes, I bishop d2. And knight of 3. Well, there are some interesting tactics there. Just gonna go here. I'll go f6. Actually, this king is just so bad. I really don't get that move. Like, there should be so many reasons why that's bad. There he enters. There. I'm not a big believer. Okay, let's just be a mean person. Just because this bishop is not really participating in the game. You know, for example, here, why not just rook e1? So I suppose his bishop, he's, okay, that's another piece. This was quite a nice sacrifice. Pick up another one. Should have enough of a material advantage to convert that. So it's quite an interesting, yes. This is what's fascinating about it, is that I've made, you know, I've taken 4, and if this was regular chess, would be, you know, game over. But even after d6, it's not that bad of a position. And I took, which was, wow, guys, this is some high level stuff. This would be bad. So yeah, no, I evaluated this perfectly. That he just never developed. Or queen h3. Wow, top move. This is it's a high level game. High level game. The thing is that since you have so few players and so many rounds, you know, I would even be in favor of decreasing the rounds because of how few players there are. Because having a Title Tuesday, which at some points had 900 players, and deciding that in 11 rounds, and then now having 95 players decide in 11 rounds, you know, it doesn't take you being Albert Einstein to understand that there's a bit of a mathematical mismatch with regards to sort of players and variance, because obviously Title Tuesday is extremely high. You know, with 900 players, it was really tough. You needed a lot of luck. You needed good pairings. You needed things to go your way. So in 11 games, yeah, it's quite a lot, but it does mean that you get strong games. But usually with this field, it means a lower score. Because some of these pairings are kind of ridiculous. Like you have, so it's just not as, it's a lower volume, people underrated. But this is good preparation for, right? He could try and win a pawn. Okay. Interesting. The knights in the center are always interesting because sometimes sometimes they're really bad. This I'll just take, and then, you learn actually so much about pawn structures and pawn breaks and how all the dynamics work. Like, yeah, this, in my opinion, is just a waste of a move. Because I'm just castling, even d5, because, yeah, I would say 93, and then queen c7 and castles. Because I'm not really worried about d4, because he actually has made it quite difficult for himself to castle, because I'm going to hit him with the tempo. Even I could consider sacrificing a pawn. I'm gonna show some ambition. This is the main point. And breaking with d5, I don't understand that move at all. Unless there are some tactics I'm missing, like is he gonna play that? That would have to be that would have to be his idea. Um, which could be quite strong. Yeah, he misses it. Now I really should be doing quite well. This is the type of moment where a move like d4. Okay, I'm gonna try and show my understanding. This reminds me of my game with Sindarov. Uh, it was a critical game in the knockout. The thing is that when I play d4, I'm actually just sort of taking so much space, and it just really completely restricts his position. For example, do I have any tactics? Fine. Oh, here we go. So now I can take and check. I wonder if there, yeah, no, this has to be it. And then this works because it's not a 4. Guy, so this is kind of, I'm honestly giving a freestyle masterclass. What a beautiful sequence. Especially this d4 move, giving up the pawn with check. Oh, just beautiful. But I think that the piece sack earlier could have been very strong. Okay. I could even play bishop c4 if I want to be ruthless. I think yeah, that was not a concern of mine. So yeah, we're just gonna bring this in, bring the rest of the pieces the thing that is amazing about um, the format is that in a regular game, um, getting such an interesting position from the opening would be impossible. And the margin for creativity and the margin for mistakes, like this is really the in my opinion, the embodiment of what the game of chess truly is. Um, because in regular chess, people, I'm not referring to my opponent, but people, rely on opening so much. Yeah, this was honestly an amazing. Okay, Queen to 7. Yeah, a bit of a overly optimistic move. Oh wow, this entire sequence. Okay, so you guys see the interesting part about chess. So he played well, and at this point, the entire sequence hinges on his sort of, ability to see this position and understand that he's doing quite well, which I did understand that, and I was quite concerned. However, he didn't. Um, and in one move, he's losing, and d4 again. So, you know, I guess in blitz you can get away. Obviously, if I'm playing a classical game or a slower game, I probably just say, okay, time to play d5 and be solid and blah blah blah. But yeah, it's knight g4 was it, and then d4, just an amazing sequence. And this was just all great. Sometimes I've had bad starts, but what's just going on? My company and all these things. So streaming hasn't been a top priority, but yeah, c5. I really don't like this move, bishop b6, like this. I would never ever give away my trade my bishops. But yeah, b4 was strong. B4 was actually just winning here. And yeah, okay. This is yeah, I don't. This is not exactly the greatest defense. And the stream is crashing. Yeah, it seems to be crashing and then working. Yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you. I'm sorry. I don't know. He's really hesitating. Like for queening. Rook f6. Rook f6. Or that. Shocking. What? What? Take it. Okay, wait, it's a draw. This could be a draw. Wait, this could be a draw. This could easily be a draw. What a sick defense. Move, dude, move. It's a draw. Oh, it's a draw. Huh. Wait, is there a way to win this? How do you win this? Oh, you go king b6. King b6. King C. Wait, King C8 was a draw. King B6. It's a draw. No, what are you doing, man? This is not technique. Guys, this is terrible technique. So, first of all, here was a draw. Second of all, at this point, the point is this, right? So you go here. Or, well, then the issue, and you can go here. And then here. And then here. And then you like, this is not rocket science, guys. It's not rocket science. Like, who is still playing? Okay, Mr. Terry. Interesting. Hmm. He's gonna go back. Hmm. Interesting. I wanna sneak in here. Interesting. Yeah, please don't play C5. He's gonna play it instantly, but it's okay. Why is he hesitating? Shocking. Okay, wait. What do I don't see a plan. Such a weird position. Let's just go here. It looks so weird, but I don't see another plan. Yeah, I'm definitely much worse. I need to play rook d1. You know, I could imagine a world where my pieces don't look so stupid, but I can maybe provoke and then make it all the way around. One can dream. The thing with Renato is he always likes repeating. Like, I don't understand what. Okay, draw. I'm sure I'm worse here. Like, yeah, I'm just worse. Knight of 3. He played a good opening. Yeah, I'm just worse. Super principled. Rather draw than lose. I'm not reckless. This should be a technical win. There's no time. Oh, maybe there's some hope. Queen c4. I don't like rook e1. Knight comes to b5. It's quite stable there. It's not that easy to hold. There's not really a... Like the knight is just kind of there. Knight b5. So he has to, worry about some tactics like rook f2. I don't know. I don't like this move. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably winning. But he honestly... Okay, no. He shouldn't have given the... He shouldn't have given the fifth rank. Wait, no. Come around. You have to go around. You have to go around. Yeah, now he holds the... He has to go here and hold uh, the seventh rank. He can't... He can't give the... He can't give the seventh rank. You have to hold. See now, he gives the seventh rank, and now... Where do you go? Yeah, no. As I said, you have to hold the second rank. Draw. Followed a similar sequence. I don't know why they're playing the song. Okay, we have a break, which I 6-minute break. The delay is now on 41 seconds. It's hard to interact with the chat on a 41-second delay. I would play music on YouTube, but then my stream would likely collapse. I'll probably play Crescent Moon. Minute left on the break. Okay. The next game is about to start. I wouldn't mind playing Maxime or Mr. Kollars. He beat me once before in a critical game. I'll have to set things right. You always have the question of that. I think I have to take the immediate space. Thing is he has to consider quite asymmetric. It's a consideration of whether you bring the bishop out first. I think I would err on the side of. I would never do it, but if he does it, I would break the symmetry and just play that. But now I gain a tempo because the way how does he defend? He's actually wait. Does he have this? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, bishop b4 is the only move. It's actually the only move. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Thing is he goes there. You know, I kind of, yeah, a little bit annoying because the things I'm worried about. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not. If he goes back, I have c5. I want this open e file. Play c4, I guess. Or you want b3? Then I'll take queen f5. I have a slight initiative. That's basically nothing. Just like pretending to have an advantage. Yeah. Oh, this is not going anywhere. Okay. Yeah, he sort of went wrong on a a3. He went wrong on a seemingly symmetrical position. So perhaps double pawns. It's something. I guess the structure is kind of weird. Interesting. Hmm. I'll just show my patience and discipline. Yeah, I don't really like that move. Kind of maybe have a hook. Not too concerned about that. I'm always gonna have counterplay. He's not really not afraid. I usually like when my opponents display a bit more fear or hesitation. These positions can go out of control in ways you wouldn't usually expect, especially considering his time. It's a brave move. Very brave. He really is enjoying life on the edge. Hmm. Hmm. I'd be fine. Oh, that's a stupid move. Way too optimistic. And now I have to like just beg for a draw. Yeah, it's pretty solid position. Wow. Yeah, it's nothing there. Even that is like precise. But well, knight c4 and b6 a5. Quite difficult to understand, especially you play bishop b5 and then you immediately put your sort of piece. And why did you just do that? Yeah, okay, another draw. Just have to maintain and striking distance. Yeah, because in this, kind of just allowed it, and it's not good. Okay. Let's let him make the first decision. Okay, it's a brave decision at that. Quite brave. I have some mating ideas already. So, one thing is that I'm thinking I want some like sacrifice. I want to maybe sack this tempo. Yeah, maybe like this is not it's not good. I've never heard of this person. Yeah. Oh, okay, he wants the castle on a move. 55. Let's see, 5 castles. 6, which if I try to be like really clever. I think A5 is the best move, but I guess I'm actually okay. Now I want it with this. You know what would be so cool? Queen B5. Wait, so now knight C5 or D5. No, knight C5. Castles and then bishop A2. I'm putting on a masterclass. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And if rook F6, I will take actually F6. Yeah, that's not. What do I do? I could take and go here. How bad would that be? Wait. Kind of like this. So that's a possibility, but I like this. Because let's say knight f8 takes. Now I go d5. Moves d6. There. d7. Rook b8. Queen b8 there. d8 queen take. No. Wait. No, rook d8. I'll just go queen e7. And I'm threatening bishop b6, bishop f5, I'll play queen d8. So that's a game over if not f8. Take, push. And if c5, take, push. b3 take, rook c4 take, knight e6, mate. You know, everyone can sound smart like Hikaru if they want to just draw variations. You post that on Instagram and the normies go crazy. But I think a4 is really an all-star move, especially bringing the pawn out, bringing the bishop out. You know, the knight is really a kind of just a stroke of genius, if I might humbly add. Okay. Sure. Push. Where is he going? C5. Take. Where's the knight going? Push. And then I'm sort of just, where is the breakthrough? Yeah, that's kind of an issue. Where is the breakthrough? Thanks. Let Queen B7. I don't know why I don't see. Okay, we'll just go here. The issue is that my pawns are blocking the rooks. Now I can take. Now I have a queen, but oh, he's fighting well. I could imagine a world where, okay, just e3, tick tick. Okay, here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up, buddy. Don't get too excited. Hold your horses. You know, Cena, he's someone who plays chess on the edge. Every game on the precipice of winning and losing. Like, there's no in between. And you struggle to understand. Yeah, first of all, I just hate that sequence. You know why? And the thing is, like, when Cena and Arjun are both just crazy chess players. I could never, ever play in their style. It would require me being, you know, extremely inebriated. Because here you go, the game, the swings continue. You know, the inebriation necessary. Like a move like King B7 just Queen Queen C4. Queen C4. Queen C4. Move. Oops, checkmate. Check. 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 He's getting nervous. He's getting nervous. Guys. Check. Game over. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm stupid. Yeah. So, yeah. That's why I need to be more humble. Okay. I should have Mr. Handivam next. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. But what a ridiculous opening. Really. Like, first of all, missing the King Castle. Number one, ridiculous. These guys, what is this? Knight. Look at this knight here. Then knight comes to a6, and it's like good for him. I'm shocked. I'm completely shocked. Okay, I need to play Arjun, or someone needs to beat him on my behalf. But my tie breaks are not bad. Okay. You know, I kind of want to keep this bishop open, so I don't want to close it. The nice thing about freestyle is that if you are a real believer in the principles of chess, then you can kind of rely on symmetry when you're unsure about, what's happening. Some players take it to the extreme, but it's really not that bad of a way to approach things. C5. But generally in the openings, since it's so easy to go unbelievably wrong in the openings. Like it doesn't. You see in the freestyle events and these top level events, people get such bad positions in the opening. People who you could never imagine getting positions that bad, who just you know don't do well. Okay, gonna just have to bite the bullet here, and yeah, this is not good. Really not good. Hmm. Not sure how I feel about this. Interesting. Wow, what a nasty move. Interesting. I have a trick in mind. Again, I'm really playing chess on the edge. In an insane position. Interesting. Shocking. On the precipice of being in a lot of trouble. I really don't like this bishop, but I'm a few like technical moves away. The king is really the issue. Um, check. The thing is after rook e3 takes, it's not like I'm going to. I'm very likely not going to lose, but it's going to be hard to retain winning. That move I. to resort to my tricks. Here. It's an incredibly difficult position to evaluate. I think I'll be fine. Threatening a pawn. Go e5. Then e4. Oh, we're rolling. We are rolling. He might get mated here. Oh, he's just losing the game. He just blundered the game away. He's just completely losing. What's the approach? No, this is it. Yeah, that's the move. Wait a second. Wait, is bishop g1 a draw? I have him by one tempo. Yeah, I got him. It's technique, baby. Welcome to the end game, my friend. Yeah. Terrible opening. Yeah, that knight f5 was a shocking move. And I was sort of, wow, that's so, knight b6. What is my problem? Yeah, it's just, okay. c3, guys, this is serious endgame skill, okay? You know, you guys talk about, you know, you trash talk me. c3 is a high level move. Pawn sacrifice to, you know, that's good stuff. It's very, very good stuff. Okay. And he won. You've got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Okay. They should play Arjun next. I'm in a must win. Okay. Okay. Let's test his understanding. Interesting. I think he made a huge mistake. The bishop is closed. Okay. Interesting. I want to go here. Okay. It's a good move. I underestimated. It's not good. I'm gonna break with b4. Actually, what does he play? I don't see a good move. He'll get the e4 pawn back, but yeah, it's not great. I don't know. This. Like this. What's wrong with this? Ah, he holds by one tempo. He holds by one tempo. Actually, wait. I have bishop d7 at the end. No, no, they take. How do I trick? Trick. Yeah, he holds by like the skin of his teeth. I'm pushing my luck. Yeah, pushing it to take a drone. Okay, I'll try. That's why you push your luck, guys. That's why you push your luck. You just have to keep fighting no matter what. Oh, wow. What a big win, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's go, guys. Huge win. Huge win. Yeah, I was really, I let things get completely out of control. Yeah, I should have just been prophylactic. Why am I, yeah, I let him escape here, but, you know, the game continued. Posed a problem, and, boom shakalaka, guys. Okay, so we are tied for the lead. Okay, I'm back. We're back. Tricky stuff. Wow, isn't that's a funny detail. Quite a funny detail. Okay, I'll probably play Mr. Move Ahead. But yeah, no, the opening went, you know, incredibly well. Yeah, F5, yeah, G4, interesting. He kind of he didn't show the best understanding. Yeah, G5, that's what I thought as well. I thought G5 was quite strong. I went to answer Nature's call. Yeah. You know, I'm quite concerned that charging my phone with my computer is likely going to make it explode. And I don't see a charger. And you guys know the craziest part about no good adapter. Okay. It's just ridiculous. Okay. Here we go, guys. Yeah, because you're more inclined maybe to play g5 or f5 to opening up the queen and your bishops. Because if the structure is locked in a way like this, where it's actually funny because at this point I was not happy. Like I saw this, and I thought I was in trouble. Um, you know, but perhaps it's actually quite funny that the thing that makes Black's position collapse is actually Queen c4 because I thought there was sort of bind. But yeah, obviously I should just play this, and like he's never gonna break through because of this, and I guess knight h5 is this is obviously if I see this like he's just with the bishop like that, it's just matter of technique, as they say. Get a MacBook. I have a MacBook, but Proctor on a Mac is atrocious. Um, I once tried using it, but if it's bad on Windows, you can imagine how bad it would be on a Mac. Um, I prefer Macs. Like I think it's just a high quality product. Yeah, this is a second thing, right? Tactics like these you just kind of have to just find it. Again, it's just to say that this is like good is really not. To see this position again, it hinges on all these like insane tactics, like this, and then back to here, queen e2, like you have such a margin. It's just kind of ridiculous, and like everything, you make a move like this, and you're losing. Anyways, I have slightly better tie breaks. Okay, Mr. Move Ahead. Mr. Move Ahead plays quite quickly. I can sense it's going to be Battle of Queens. Hopefully I can entice him to, again, I'm not gonna waste an opportunity to develop my queen like that. Yeah, this, interesting whether he'll go for it. I kind of want to test my luck. I'm in a mood. Okay, I don't see why this wouldn't be fun. Yeah, it obviously makes sense why, from a structural perspective, it's not great. I do. Okay, wait. Can I be? Feel like okay. Okay. I'm really going all in here. Here I have g4. And on it. Guys, wait. Whoa. You know, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Shoot. So usually Mr. Move Ahead is the one putting pressure like this. But watch something like this happen. Boom, boom. Oh, he has takes, okay. But it doesn't work. Take or just take? Oh, and there. Well, I'm gonna have to sidestep. I'm gonna have to shimmy to the side. It is a deep maneuver that only top players are familiar with. And you shimmy and pray. The only issue really is my queen, which is eagerly awaiting the opportunity to jump into the action. For example, something like this is mildly concerning. But I do think that it's under control. Wait. What about, why not knight takes c2? Why is that not winning? I don't see a check on h1. I don't see a check there. So then, okay, that's game over. No check, and then I push. The issue was, is if I had gone there and up and there, he could have maybe... There could have been some weird perpetual. But now, there's no checks. I just go d4. I'm attacking the queen. Queen moves d4. So what is he going to go? Bishop b7, d4. He has no check. My next threat. I've got two huge threats. And let's hope that Arjun is in trouble. Because, you know, guys, I'm going to tell you guys a joke. He just didn't see a move ahead. Isn't that funny, guys? Isn't that funny? And you know, I can't even see your reaction because Proctor has put me on a insane delay. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah. Oof. That is nice. But we're neck and neck. We are neck and neck. Okay, guys. Arjun is giving me a very hard time. Probably, I wonder who will get MVL. I wouldn't mind playing the FIDE Master. How did he swindle this? Crazy. Karpov or Kasparov? I would say Karpov. Karpov for sure. Yeah, the stream just keeps crashing. Okay. Not an easy pairing. Good d4. Okay. Little test here and there. Interesting. Interesting. I'm really not a fan of that move. I don't see the appeal of opening. Okay, used to go there. I'm not in a rush to cancel yet. I want to play my move. I play c4 because if takes here, and if takes there, they're d5, and then these squares crumble. So I can still do it. And then take c6. The thing, it's not like, oh wow, good move, but you know, I can play b3. I would wonder if, yeah, this is sort of tempting, but I'll wait. Oh, castle, castle. Now e4, take. Interesting. What happens if take? I'll wait. You know, it's funny how positions start to look a little bit normal. Interesting. He definitely blundered that. The thing is that black always kind of has a margin in these positions, just because of how solid they are. Yeah, that was my concern. Yeah, okay, just have to let him bail out. Because now my knight is terrible. My pieces just went from great to bad. I should have taken and played queen g6. Anyways. You know, actually, can I take? I really hate these types of positions where I don't like having such a structurally or positionally unsound. But it's not like, you know, everything's fine. My knight was on c4 or something, perhaps I would. I'm not going to be able to resist that. Yeah, this is really bad. Probably gonna lose. King e8 strong. Playable. getting a little close there. Arjun, please, 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 please. How do you do? How do you do? He won again. Give me a break. Give me a break. Guys, like, I'm doing my best here. I get double block. I'm really doing my best here. Already in trouble. Who is he playing? Okay, he's white against Kolar's. And Bortnik plays chess like Shashki. He's like a checkers player. No tempo is wasted. It's quite annoying to face. You have to make things technical against Mr. Bortnik. To bore him to death. Now he's getting all technical on me. I'm going to try and be fancy. Yeah, for no reason, of course, but maybe it'll work. my king is quite exposed. Fine. I have active pieces. Okay, it's a draw. There's nothing I can do. Pity. Yeah, unless Arjun... Wait. Arjun, please! Please, please don't win. Please don't win. Please don't win. Guys, guys, I win every single game. Every single game. And this guy keeps winning. Why can't anyone stop him? This is insane.